I had a friend back in college. We used to call him Mr. Jinx. God gave him great physical look, but that was as far as his luck run. Everything else about him was a total disaster. He dated the ugliest chick in town. At least, I think it was a chick. And even she cheated on him whenever she had the chance. And things happened to my guy. Oh boy, you wouldn't even believe. Personally, I thought all these stories about him were just a bunch of baloney. And after we became friends, I realized there is more to this world than what meets the eye. It's like he had some kind of invisible force following him all the time, whose sole purpose was to make his life as unbearable as possible without actually hurting him. It seemed like the force did not have any intention to physically hurt the guy, probably because it had too much fun with him and did not want it to end. He would experience anything from the little things like being attacked by a bee in the middle of the city square to experiencing a terrible car crash just seconds after hitching a ride. He would walk away unharmed. Always. That was one and only rule about these occurrences. I remember once when he took the elevator to go visit our friend, the button on the 5th floor was missing. There was just a hole in the wall between number 4 and 6. Needless to say, our friend lived on the 5th floor. Or the other time, when Mr. Jinx had bird droppings on his shoulder, I looked up in the building and there it was. One single pigeon, still sitting on the edge of the roof, minding his own business. Sometimes it would just be really scary. Like once when we were eating at the student restaurant while there was a big storm outside. Mr. Jinx, he was telling one of his stories about previous storms when all of a sudden lightning struck just outside the restaurant. I swear to God, everybody walked away from our guy and took tables closer to the walls. Mr. Jinx, well, he just kept eating his food all by himself. Probably more ashamed than he was scared. There was a lot of stories about my friend's troubles, and while I'm sure some are exaggerated or even fake, most of them are etched deep into the stone of truth and witnessed by a bunch of people. Last time I saw him was just before he left for Canada. I remember a couple months down the road when we were reading an article about the great storm in his new country and how millions of people lost power due to the severity of the storm. We all laughed hard when somebody mentioned how that was just all a coincidence and how it had nothing to do with our guy. Of course, we agreed, a coincidence. Our guy gives a completely new meaning to the word. May the force be with him, but far away from us.